So she left. And now you're wondering, what did you do wrong? Where did you misstep? What could you have done better? Or you might be thinking of how you can make things right now. How can you get her back? This is one of the main questions I get on Instagram. If you don't follow me at Cole Brown Official. A lot of guys DM me and they say, man, Cole, how can I get her back? And the thing is, majority of the time you don't really want to get her back. You think you do. You think that's what's best for you, but it's not. When she leaves you, she left for a reason. And don't forget that. And the reason why this topic comes up on my mind today, because I recently had a girl block me, and my friend recently had a girl block him. And it was funny because it was pretty damn close to each other. It was both on New Year's. They trying to leave both of us in 2024. But I seen how my friend reacted to it, and I seen how I reacted to it. I just kept it pushing. Wish her the best of luck and kept it pushing. She still got my charges. She still got some of my clothes. But I'm not gonna harass her for that. Some of these women, they want you to harass them. that might sound bad. They don't want you to actually harass them, but they kind of get pleasure out of you constantly calling them, texting them, going crazy over them. And that's why I was telling my friend, I said, she likes that attention. I promise you, she likes that attention. You blowing up her phone, you calling her, you keep asking, oh, what did I do wrong? What can I do right? She likes that attention. But just because she likes that attention, that doesn't mean it's a good thing. I said, she might like that attention, but every time you call her, every time you text her, every time you pull up, he was talking about, oh, I'm going to show up to her work. Every time you do stuff like that, she starts to lose respect for you because you show a lack of abundance. Now she's up here because she's like, maybe I am too good for this guy. If he can't get over me, maybe I am too good for this guy. Well, if you went about your day, and this is why I told him, when something leaves your life, now you have more time. Now you have a gap, And that's why I told you. To me, I told him, I'm like, bro, this is perfect timing. It's the New Year's. The girl I was seeing for 8 months, done messing with me completely. Okay, now I have more time. Or I have time for new women. Does it hurt? Absolutely. I'm not going to downplay that. When you build a strong connection, when y'all have very intimate moments, when you really get to know that woman, yeah, it's going to hurt. But I told him, I said, look, I've been seeing this girl for 8 months, and she did a lot for me. She probably did more for me than this girl did for you. And I was trying to tell him, you just got to move on, man. He like, no, I'm going to make sure I get my jacket back and all. I'm like, dude, let it be. Let it be, because now you're just feeding her ego, and she's starting to lose respect for you, and you're not respecting yourself. And sometimes you need to give people time to miss you. If you are going to try to rekindle something, don't be all on her butt as soon as things end. Give her time to miss you. And sometimes you might give her that time and she might come to her senses like, dang, maybe I don't want to live without this man. The other time she might be like, shoot, life is way better without him. So she might be on one of those sides, but you got to give her time and you got to give her space. If you messed up, give her time and give her space. And if she messed up, replace her. Because the law of replacement, like I said, man, when something leaves your life, you have more time. You have more energy. That's why I told him, I said, I look at it as a positive. Now I got more time for the gym. Now I got more time for the YouTube channel. Because I even left work early today. And I thought to myself, I said, man, most times I leave work early, I'm thinking about going to see her. Go spend time with her. Go out to eat with her. Now it's like, I just got more time to double down on YouTube. So it's really a blessing. But I said, it's only a blessing if you make it a blessing. And that's why I told my friend, he was like, man, I'll be bored out there. And my friend's in the military. He like, man, I'll be so bored and yada, yada, yada. I'm like, dude, find something you're passionate about. Find something you can develop and grow. Guys, y'all will put your everything into a woman. And then as soon as that woman's gone, you're just completely broken. And that's why I said you got to have some type of passion, some type of purpose that you work on, that you enjoy. You're not making your life all about women. And that's why I hate when guys I done had guys come in my comment section when I talk about body game, and they're like, Cole, we don't care about all this other stuff. We just want to hear about the women. It's like, dude, you're so lost, because the women are going to come and go. You might have phases where you don't have any woman on you. They come and go, man. So that's why it's always important to invest in yourself. A lot of y'all investing your all into a woman. Dog, these women can wake up one day and decide she likes another dude a little more than you. She can wake up one day and just not be feeling you. Maybe her ex hit her up. Because it's actually a crazy story with my friend, man. And I see why he's hurt. You know? So he been talking to this girl and he got her pregnant. And she was talking about keeping the baby. You know, he's like, you know, she was leaning more towards abortion, but she was like, maybe I will keep it. She got an abortion. And what's crazy is he told me, like, she said she had a surprise for him when he gets back in town because he came back over here. He was just out of town for a short period, so he headed back. When he headed back, a couple of days, like, man, she not hitting me up. Yo, she not replying anymore. I call her, she not answering the phone. Like, man, what's going on? He gets back home, she blocked him. She said, I got a gift for you, then blocked him. He like, man, this girl was just buying me flowers a couple weeks ago. I said, you probably were getting too interested, and the dynamics changed. Because when this girl got to know him, he said that he wasn't really messing with her. He took a couple steps back because he found out she was lying about her age. The girl said she was like 21 or 22. Really, she was like 19 or 18. So she was lying about her age because he met her at the club. Red flag number one, he met her at the club. He was like, she was 18 and she said she was 21. So then he kind of took a step back and he was like looking at her sideways, like, why would you lie about your age? And she's like, well, I was in the club, so I had to lie and yada, yada, yada. And then he was kind of on the fence of messing with her or not. And this is the thing about human nature. People want things they can't have. So when he was kind of off-put about her because she lied about her age, she wanted him even more. But then once he got fully invested into her, he started liking her more than she liked him. Now she's like, okay, I'm done. I can go do better. And he told me himself, like, this girl, she was valedictorian, she might be out of my league. I said, bro, don't ever say that. Don't ever say that. So I'm not surprised when it ended like this. You know, now he about to go off, be stationed in another country anyway, so it really doesn't matter. And that's why I was telling him, like, it really doesn't matter. Now you have more time to focus on yourself. So what are you going to do? I see you've been slacking on the gym. You have more time for that. Boom. It's really a blessing. But you have to look at it that way. And I understand everybody's not the same way. You know, I've seen people end things and they start stalking the person and it ends up working out. That happens a lot of times, right? And that's very likely to happen if a woman is dealing with a narcissist. And that's why when my dad said, like, my dad used to call me a narcissist, I'm like, he doesn't really know what a narcissist looks like, you know, but a narcissist cannot accept being rejected, like someone just blocking them and being done with them. Like a narcissist, that would drive them crazy. They will go pull up to their work, pull up to their house uninvited, being on some stalker type stuff. And that's why I was telling my friend, like, that's how you kind of moving. Like, you can't comprehend that if someone doesn't want you in their life anymore. You can't just take it on the chin. You know, some dudes be ready to crash out once a girl leaves them. And that's why, like, I never been like, oh, I'm a man's activist or I'm a female's activist. Like, I just try to look at what it is. You know, I understand that a lot of women, they have tough areas of dating too, just like men do. I think it's harder for men, obviously, but a lot of this happens to a lot of women. They'll be dealing with the guy and the guy can't be done with that woman. Like, I've been messing with women and I done talked to a couple women that had stalkers. And it's just like, that's not something I have to worry about. Like, once I've been done with the woman, she's done. You never see her again. Her ego's hurt. You never see her again. But a lot of guys, when they get rejected, when their ex breaks up with them, they start stalking them. They start showing up to the work. They keep calling on different phones. Don't be that guy, man. And I understand part of that is genetics, but I'm not giving it a pass. I'm just saying some of you guys are more inclined to do that. You know, if your dad was more of a narcissist, you're probably more likely to be a narcissist. So you're more likely to have those type of traits and habits. But you have to really combat that. You have to look at your situation and say, man, I need to do better. You know, like I tell y'all, man, you have all this time. Focus on your growth. And that's what I'm doing. You know, like I said, it hurt. Been with this girl 8 months, but it came to an end. And I just got to accept that and look at it as a blessing and make more out of my time. And I say it's perfect timing. It's 2025. It's winter time. Start hitting the gym a little harder. By summertime, I'll be shredded. By summertime, the YouTube gonna be popping. You know, so you got to find stuff that you can work on and really put your passion into. You know what I mean? And that's going to be the best thing for you. Like I said, yes, you know, a lot of these narcissistic traits evolved because they were more likely to have offspring. Like the guy that never gives up on that woman, he's more likely to eventually have a kid with that woman. So those traits kind of stayed around, you know? And I've seen this before. I know people. I know one guy that stalked this girl. The girl was done with him, talking about pressing charges. He's still stalking the woman. And then the woman ends up getting back with him. Some women will start to like it, but that's not the type of woman you really want. That's not the type of relationship you really want when you stalking a woman, and that can get really messy. And a lot of times those type of relationships get abusive. You get the cops involved, people going to jail. You don't want to be in that type of relationship, man. Because a lot of times those type of relationships end very badly. So I hope y'all soaked up some game, man. If she wants to leave, let her go. Don't hold on to nothing that doesn't want to be held. And I know it's tough, especially for the guys like going through your first heartbreak and stuff like that. It can be tough. It feels like the world falling apart. But don't be one of these guys that think about ending it all over a woman, or you stalking her, you mess around, get locked up, or you trying to find out who she messing with now, dog. Life can be so much more than that woman, dog. Life is so much more, and you just gotta put your head down and grind for a little bit. And then when you look up, you gonna realize that chick ain't nothing, bro. Like, I look at the women that I was like head over heels 2, 3, 4 years ago, and I was like, I feel like that girl would be lucky to even sleep with me. Like, no BS, bro. Like, you just gotta work on yourself. You gotta keep self-improvement. And that's really how you win at the end of the day. You mind your own business, you keep your head down. Don't be afraid to flex on Instagram, Snapchat, get in that gym, dog. Cause I promise you, there was times girls dubbed me, and then I came back and I dubbed them a year later, 2 years later. So dog, if she don't want to be held, don't try to hold on, man. Because now you're just losing respect for yourself. Life is what you make it, man. And if you make it all about that woman and she leave, you gonna be heartbroken. You gonna be destroyed. And I done been through it. I done been through it a couple times, dog. That woman leave you like, damn, bro. You think about her all day. You dreaming about her, and like dog. Put your passion first. And that's why I tell you, don't be too quick to invest into all these women, dog, because most of these women aren't good women in 2025. Don't be so quick to invest your all into a woman. Invest into yourself. Invest into your dreams. What do you want to work on? Like I said, my friend, he really got a blessing in front of him, but he can't even see it. Okay, you spending 5, 6, 10 hours a week with this woman. Now you got 10 hours. What you want to work on? Are you in the gym? Are you reading? Are you running? Are you doing any type of combat sport? What you pick up an instrument? Start picking up new things, man. Start becoming a more interesting person. Stop making your whole life about women. Stop making your whole life about coochie, man. And I know the world revolves because of women. We do have the shit we do unconsciously because of women. But dog, start to just try to enjoy it every single day, bro. Start doing what you like to do. Stop making everything so much about women. Because the women, they gonna come and they gonna go. But that's all I got for y'all today. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't liked that video, and I'll catch y'all boys in the next one.